It's been several weeks since our last Matrix news video. After the premiere of The Matrix Resurrections, news has been scarce. But recently, several interesting news about the future of the franchise has come out. In this video, we will be talking about the most important Matrix news of the week. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Today's first news is about the availability of the film on HBO Max. The Matrix Resurrections was released simultaneously on HBO Max and in theaters. But as of tomorrow, Saturday, the 22nd of this month, The Matrix Resurrections will be removed from the streaming platform. The marketing for the digital and physical sales of the movie is set to begin soon after, with the film's return to HBO Max around the same time, which is expected to be around April or May. And speaking of Blu-rays, news came to light that revealed some valuable information about the extra content that will be in the box set, including maybe some deleted scenes. Amazon France has a listing for The Matrix Resurrections DVD and Blu-ray with a release date of April 27th. The description of the item says things like, more than 1 hour and 30 minutes of bonus on the Blu-ray, discover the making of The Matrix Resurrections, the return of Bullet Time, Neo against Morpheus, and more. We also noticed that in the product information, it says that it is a 2-disc set. So what could be this hour and a half of bonus content? Of course, there's going to be a making of. During the marketing of the movie, there were multiple behind-the-scenes clips of the cast talking about how the Matrix impacted their lives used to promote the film. Possibly these clips will be included in the disc, but will it have deleted scenes? In a Collider interview with James McTeague, the man talked about possible deleted scenes from the movie, and I quote, "I was just curious if you guys had a much longer cut of the movie, or if you had a lot of deleted scenes, stuff like that." McTeague answered, "There are always scenes that don't make it. There's always the babies that get killed. But I think that's just a natural part of it. Once you start watching the movie, once you do the first assembly, you really start to see what works and what doesn't, and what scenes that you need and don't need. But that's not very many, to tell you the truth." End quote. Well, we know for a fact that at least 2 characters did not make it into the final cut of the film. Daniel Bernhardt, who played Agent Johnson in the Matrix sequels, revealed that he would be in the new movie. He was even interviewed about the circumstances that led him to return to the franchise. And Clayton Watson, who played Kid, announced through his Cameo page that he was returning in Matrix 4. Both actors were added to the movie's IMDb page, but sadly both were cut from the film, not even appearing during flashbacks. There were also rumors of a scene where Neo explained his origins to the new Smith. So could there be a director's cut of the movie? Well, probably not. The Wachowskis make complete movies, so what you see is what there is. No alternate or complete version. The original Matrix movies did not have deleted scenes either, so we don't expect there to be in Matrix Resurrections. The best we can hope for is that eventually the movie script gets published, and then we can discover what was changed and removed. It's a real shame, because it would be extremely interesting and fun to see and analyze all that removed content and determine if their removal helped the movie or made it worse. Next, we have an article from The Hollywood Reporter where the future of The Matrix was discussed, and it talks about the rumored Bugs series for HBO Max. And I quote, "In the days before the US premiere of The Matrix Resurrections in San Francisco on December 18th, rumors began swirling that the movie was part of a new trilogy. There were whispers that back-to-back shoots could happen, and a spin-off series based on the character named Bugs, a breakout in the movie played by Jessica Henwick, was in the works for HBO Max. Henwick said she'd be up for more Matrix should the opportunity present itself. I loved playing Bugs," she told The Hollywood Reporter at the premiere. "I would love to see where she goes. I think she's validated in this film because my character believes that Neo is alive, and that comes true. So yeah, I would definitely love to revisit her." However, HBO insiders insist no series is in development, and movie sequels to the Warner Bros. Reboot may prove glitchy as well. Sources tell The Hollywood Reporter that star Keanu Reeves does not have sequel options, and it's unclear if director Lana Wachowski wants to make more. End quote. This information is consistent with the news we received months ago. During several interviews, the actors were asked if they would return to the franchise. Everyone said that it was a question that Lana Wachowski would have to answer. However, they are all willing to return if she wishes. The Hollywood Reporter article did not mention the existence of the next Animatrix project that we talked about in older videos. So is the project still in pre-production, or was it postponed? What is clear is that Lana is still in charge of this franchise, and it all depends on her if the cast will be reunited for more Matrix content. The article ends with the following, quote, "Asked by the Hollywood Reporter at the San Francisco premiere whether she would make more Matrix films, Lana smiled and held a moment of silence before bowing out. I'll shuffle down now," she said, playfully ending the interview and moving on to the next green carpet chat. End quote. And our final bit of news comes from Collider, who revealed the special edition Matrix Resurrections soundtrack that will be released soon. And I quote, "Mondo Music, in collaboration with Water Tower Music, announced today that it will be dropping a limited number of vinyl copies of the Matrix Resurrections original motion picture soundtrack, as well as a companion remix release, both of which will be available for pre-order on January 19th. Featuring a score by Johnny Klimek and Tom Tykwer, the soundtrack is a feast for both the ears and the eyes, with Mondo creative director Mo Shafik's breathtaking cover art serving as the perfect complement." End quote. And yes, we will be purchasing this vinyl collection, and who knows, maybe we will give one away. A very nice piece for the collection. But do you agree? What extra content will be in the Matrix 4 DVD set? What do you hope will be the future of the franchise? The Bugs series, or maybe Matrix 5?
Tired of your cookies not coming out as you want them to? That they don't taste like how your mother used to make them in her kitchen when you were a kid? Well, we have the solution for you. Introducing Oracle's Cookies, made only with the best ingredients and benevolent intentions. Oracle's Cookies will make you feel like you're the only one who can save the world. So don't delay. Pick up the phone and order now. There is absolutely positively nothing suspicious about Oracle's Cookies. If you can't trust this face, who can you trust?
Take a cookie. I promise by the time you're done eating it, you'll feel right as rain.
For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.